The run from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. It's Callaway. Outside the pocket. Lets it go. Fired in there, but incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Right on the money. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback will keep it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Rides the back on the option to give. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. The Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something.
And here comes the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Back to throw, it's Callaway. Here's a heat. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a grab, pass to Marker. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. And the Bearcats can really attack on this second and short. Got a little space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Throws and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Dropping back, it's Callaway. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's King. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a... The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entire.
He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Bearcats in the hurry up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Callaway. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first. At the 44.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass.
Turning it on! Oh, what a cut! They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running into the open space. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. You could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Quick completion to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the option. Now the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Callaway. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Oh, he smashes his way through again. Now they've got a little room to work with there. .28 with a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bearcats want to move quickly. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Going to look downfield again. He's going to throw deep right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Callaway. The sure hands, it's Burrow. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it is another interception. welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. And the Stallions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him in time. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Cincinnati's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to...
It's a seam wide open. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just going to keep it after the snap. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Callaway. He caught it! Into the end zone! The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's going to fire to the left. He's got it for a big play. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own. He's loose. The 20. Touchdown, Bearcats! Great job by the back on the option. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They want to run this quarterback. Got enough for the 1st. There he goes. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati! What? They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. On the option. Slithers into space. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice...
There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
There he goes! Inside the 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff to him. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big...
Reels it in down the left side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because...
Gets away from one, finds some space. Slippery. Gives it on the option. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! How about this backstage? So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Rams him with the stiff. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Moving away from pressure.
Run play with the quarterback. Loss of 8. Secondary.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, stretch, toe drag, everything you want. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Grabbed in the middle, it's King. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he'll take it to the house. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. On the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
To the air, it's Callaway. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Now gives it on the option. Oh, what a move.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got room to work. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by...
Kearney on the Jets. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Off-play action on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Open spaces. And he got away from the defense. Takes it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking for the score. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of... This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now...
call it swag, some call it cockiness, some call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire... team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. The Bearcats offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive...
Lots of room to run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Makes his man miss. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Callaway. They're setting up the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll try to snap it quickly. To the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. It is loud in here as they try to help them get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not even going to get close. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That's pretty to me.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. push-ups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly... The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Trying to escape and get it himself. Man, just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense. Harm's way, and that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
This quarterback part of their running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Second and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The play action fake. Release to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Quarterback on the keeper. That's a 20. He's got space. And he ran away from the defense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most?
for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. The Wolverines will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Cincinnati's offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Got a man. It's King. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Callaway. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Calls his own number. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Kane. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And they'll send it. They got it. It's blocked. And they got it. The Wolverines offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 30. Yard line. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Now from inside the red zone. Nice move to pick. Oh, he's still got more!
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. There he goes! Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. At the 35, he's got room. Turns on the Jets. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10 with the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback adapting. Big guy smells him. And the catch and run in. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a... The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's King. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Bearcats. And what? Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up. Back to pass, it's Callaway. Looking left. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's King. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Got his man. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
First down, Bearcats.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! They want... Off play action. He'll pull it down and run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he's gonna try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Wants to throw. It's Callaway. Got the back over the middle. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Out Cincinnati.
And this
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happened? Breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call.
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Callaway. Slips a tackle. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Last chance coming up. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab down the left side. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule,
Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it.